What's up, you guys? This is One Classic Gamer here. Welcome back to some more Mario and Luigi, and we're gonna start things off by talking to this guy. Oof! Mario, Luigi, something bad's going on. We dealt with Goblet before, but now it's Sharp Cask. Sharp Cask has been glommed, frightening, terrifying stuff. But what's with all the glom exposure? This is just a rumor, but I heard it's about developing some new piece of equipment. They want Z what happens when they expose something to high levels of glom. I can't right now, man. This dialogue is so freaking annoying. Every time these guys open their mouths, I have so much trouble reading their freaking dialogue. I'm just gonna read it normally. What? That's so scary! When the equipment's done, they'll be able to mass produce it. I just know I'll be stuffed into that barrel and chomped to bits. Looks like they're carrying out some kind of dangerous plan at the Great Lighthouse. I knew the two of you would go check it out. Just try to be careful. If you somehow get back safely, you'll share some monster details, right? I would, of course, have to reward you for such valuable monster research. Okay, so to start things off here, we're at the shop on Shipshape. We're going to buy these masterpiece boots, but we're just going to buy one pair of boots to give to Luigi because it doesn't really boost Mario stats that much. And yeah, we're gonna go do this quest where we're gonna fight another ultra powerful boss. So you're gonna have to sail back to this second lighthouse here. And I forgot what this second world was called, honestly. Was it called the Colorful Sea? I think the first area was called the Lush Green Sea. And the second area is called the Colorful Sea. I don't know, I may be wrong. But just head through the green pipe as soon as you land on the island. It'll take you straight here to this area where we can initiate this fight against this guy, which is going to be a pretty lengthy fight. So I hope you guys are looking forward to it. Okay, so this guy didn't give me as hard of a time as the Glom, what is it, Goblet? Yeah, the Glom Goblet did, but I still died like 2 times on this boss, and you do have to be very, very careful because, I mean, he's actually around the same level as us, looking at his level now, but still, I mean, if he wanted to, he could easily fuck you up in an instant, you know, so you just have to really, really be smart about every single move that you make here, making sure you have the correct battle plugs equipped. I'm starting things off with this attack because it's by far our most powerful attack. And yeah, this is part 39, by the way. I didn't have the time to really establish that at the beginning of this because we went straight into starting this quest, but we're just doing pretty much nothing but side quests in today's video, so we're going to be clearing out all of the side quests that we have, including the one on All Sand Island. And something weird was happening during this this boss in that I kept trying to use the auto mushroom plug, but it just wasn't working for some reason. I think there is an actual reasoning for that, but instead I basically just decided to get the auto amp berry equipped for the start of this boss battle. And how long is this? Let's see. I just left this entire fight pretty much uncut, basically. So it goes all the way up to the 25-minute mark. So this is like a 20-minute long boss fight, basically, against this guy. And yeah, I think there might be one more of these. Actually, I can't remember because the third lighthouse did have a boss battle. It had Pipe Gunk, I think that was the guy's name. But yeah, you just want to hit the guy with BP attacks, and his attacks, like this attack, is pretty brutal if you don't time it right. But you could also land on top of him and do some damage there as well. This one right here, like I was saying in the last video, the enemies, like in this game, even the bosses, will give you like visual and audio indicators, so you know like what attack they're going to do. When he does that barrel attack, generally you can tell when he's going to do the like underhand attack, like where he rolls the barrel at you, as opposed to the one where he throws the barrel and it like bounces above your head. You just gotta kind of like feel it out and basically, you know, mess up a couple of times before you get used to it. And there's a noise right now. What is that noise? Oh, it's my my console is making noise, which is weird because it's not on right now. That's super strange. So yeah, he will also, you know, like guard and get a shield, like or manifest this like bubble shield around him. But when you're in the middle of doing these BP attacks, as long as you hit him twice, it'll basically be enough to get the bubble shield out, you know, or get rid of the bubble shield. So now he's going into this like super protective state where no matter what attacks you use on him, it basically doesn't really do anything. I mean, it still does damage, but it doesn't do anywhere near as much damage because he's guarding right now. And yeah, we're going to be able to do the Luigi logic attack very, very soon here. So just keep spamming him, and eventually, as soon as that prompt happens, when the crate falls down and he just got 200, he got 400 health back there, which is freaking BS. But he can't attack us when he's in this mode here. So you know, if you want to waste a turn and use a max mushroom like I just did right there, you can totally do that. This right here is a little tricky, but the game gives you honestly plenty of time to pull this off. Basically, you're trying to move him back and forth on the conveyor belt here. I don't know if you guys remember this, and have these like crates land on top of him. You don't want a bomb to land on top of the crate because it's going to blow it up. And obviously, you know, it has to be fairly center, or else it's just not going to work. You know, it's going to fly off or fall off. But yeah, this can be a little bit irritating to control this, but as you're going to see, I mean, I was messing up quite a bit on this first attempt for this, like, Luigi logic attack, and the game gave me, like, plenty of chances here to actually get this. I think you need to land, like, 6 crates on top of his head in order to get this, basically, but yeah, they always put the crates in, like, the most awkward position. It really is just, like, the controlling of the conveyor belt is not great. Man, this game has shitty puns, and I have shitty pronunciations to go along with it, which means that this is probably, when all is said and done, the worst playthrough of Mario and Luigi Brothership that you guys have ever seen. I'm just kidding, no, it's not. I don't know why it would be the worst for that reasoning. I mean, you guys try sitting down and doing a bunch of these videos where you're literally just sitting at a computer. The thing is, like, I'm not even listening to the game either, or the video when I do these videos. Like, I have to basically play the video, like, on mute, because if I talk with the audio on, there's going to be, like, an echo, and it's going to sound really awkward, so yeah, he's stunned here, allowing us, you know, a chance to spam attacks on him. Sometimes you get 2 turns, sometimes you get 3 turns. Actually, 2 turns is usually the standard for when this happens, when he's in this state here. But yeah, man, look at that guy, all dazed and confused. I am genuinely curious about something. and it pertains to this actual like video itself. So since I have the time, why not? I'll just look it up. Mario and Luigi Brothership auto mushroom not working. If your auto mushroom plug isn't working in Mario and Luigi Brothership, it likely needs to be recharged, requires you to have items in your inventory, or needs the deluxe plug to function efficiently. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, this was like the first boss in the game where it straight up just like was not working for me whenever I was trying to use it. I mean, I have it equipped for like this entire thing, and Mario is going to get down to the point where he's like almost dead several times. And you guys are going to see me flipping through the battle plugs a lot because I was just kind of like, I didn't know which battle plugs to really equip. Like, I was so just like, man, what do I choose here? I was so like I was really trying to think like strategically about this. Yeah, it can be a little tricky, honestly, when you don't know what battle plugs to equip. But, I mean, he's already at half health, so, you know, I guess we're somewhat, like, we're not even halfway there yet with this guy. This is the longest side quest in the game, or not in the game, in this video, by the way. So the other ones aren't going to be as in-depth as this, just this one. I mean, yeah, like I said, there's only one other tough boss we're going to fight, and I believe it's going to be the pipe gunk guy later on. This one I did a lot faster because, I mean, when I attempted the Goblik at the, you know, super difficult level, Mario and Luigi, like, their levels were, like, they were, like, a lot lower than, you know, the level of the boss. So it gave me a lot more of, like, a hard time because those attacks really kind of hit you like a truck on the, you know, when you're a lower level. So as you can see here, Mario, I mean, as you saw a little bit earlier, Mario is at, like, low health right now, and I have the auto mushroom plug equipped, and for some reason it didn't, you know, automatically pull a mushroom out for us, like, right away. But it doesn't matter. Here he's going back into his state again where, you know, he's in, like, protective mode. I don't know why the auto mushroom isn't working. I don't know why that is bothering me so much. And I just looked it up right now, and I feel like I didn't get, like, good answers. Like, AI overview can be helpful, honestly, but I don't think it's, like, 100% helpful. But yeah, he's just gonna keep guarding until the Luigi logic attack is available, so just keep spamming him, and pretty soon you'll have the opportunity to do the Luigi logic attack on him. So I think I may have taken this opportunity to give... Okay, we're doing... I don't know why I'm doing this, why I'm doing the bomb derby. I should have given Luigi some syrup there, but I didn't. It doesn't matter. You know, we're getting some damage here, and he's going to gain all this health back anyway, I think. Unless they switch us over to Luigi and let us do the Luigi logic attack. Yeah, he just got all that back. So, yeah, we're doing this again, and I'm going to do this a lot quicker this time. Luigi's face when he does that, man. Also, like, what is Mario doing? Is he, like, shouting directions at him? No, go left, bro. Go right, bro. It's my best, like, Mario accent. I hope I don't offend anyone watching this. Whatever, man. They have freaking Italian gibberish in this game. I always thought that was kind of... I don't know. I mean... I may be, like, reaching here by saying this, but, like, has anyone ever played these games and felt that the Italian gibberish might be slightly offensive to actual Italians? you know, because they're not actually speaking Italian, but they're fucking mimicking, you know, Italians. Kind of like if you were to like, if you were a white guy like me and you were like making fun of a Japanese person, like trying to mimic a Japanese person, you know. Um, Obviously, people would look at you like you're a freaking racist. But what am I saying, bro? Jeez. I feel like this is only me, dude. I'm the only one um, who's ever like noticed that and felt that way whenever I play these games. I mean, I don't look at it as offensive when he goes like, "It's a me, Mario." Like that's obviously like he's talking English, but he's doing it in an Italian accent. So I mean, duh, you know, that's not like mimicking, you know, whatever, man. Just shut up, dude. Just drop it. Just drop it at this point. My brain is like this guy's brain right now, just like stars swirling above my brain. Like, what do I say? God, I'm spiraling right now. Like this guy's eyeballs. I like how his eyeballs look like spirals. I don't know why. It just looks cool. Do I have the dude? I don't even have the auto syrup equipped. I'm such an amateur. I think I have the. Pretty soon I'm gonna equip the speedy recharge plug to make it a little bit quicker to recharge certain plugs. Because yeah, as you can tell, we can't really do anything right now. But they're gonna give us another turn, thankfully, with this guy being all dazed and confused. So I'm kind of like, you know, going like, what do I do here? And then I just decided, fuck it, I'll drink some syrup. And like I said, thankfully they gave me another turn here to unload on this guy with the clock out blow attack. So yeah, we also got the auto excellent on. I love the auto excellent. It's probably one of my favorite battle plugs because you can just sit back and honestly relax. You don't even have to do anything. Man, I'm doing my laundry right now and I want it to be done so badly because I need to take a shower. I fucking stank. I stank so bad. But I can't because I don't have any clothes right now. I don't know what I'm doing with my life. I've just been trying my absolute hardest to like not fall behind on these videos, and it's kind of taken over my life, which is what I didn't want to happen. I mean, the whole point of me starting back, you know, at the end of February to like edit these, or like the end of January, editing all of these in advance was so that I could have time to basically get caught up on this stuff and, you know, give myself plenty of time to continue to edit them so that I don't get into a situation like I'm in right now where obviously I have to fucking scramble every week now to get all 10 of these videos done. But I'm already doing a lot better with you know, this week's videos. I mean, I'm doing a lot better than I did last week, so that is the good news. So I'm really comprehending what to equip here. So I think I'm going to equip the speedy recharge to hopefully get that auto excellent back a lot quicker. And yeah, we have the auto amp berry plug now. With the auto amp berry plug, it's like you don't even need to use refreshing herbs anymore because the refreshing herbs, whenever you take the refreshing herbs, it's always like a 50-50 chance that you're going to get restored from, you know, the glom effects. But with the amp berry, it pretty much always restores you from the glom attacks, you know, and gets you out of that state. I guess the refreshing herbs is more for like when you get tripped or the bro like can't get up, basically. So we're doing pretty well here, whittling away at this guy's health. And man, that explosion, I don't know what it is. There's something about that. So yeah, he usually does when he pauses a little bit. That's usually when he does the bouncing attack with the barrels. And of course, you know, he trips Luigi up and freaking you think he's going to follow up with, like, the rolling attack, but he doesn't. So I had to, like, waste this entire turn basically giving Luigi a refreshing herb. This is what you need the herbs for, like these instances right here, like I said, or like literally 30 seconds ago, when you get tripped and you can't get up. Unfortunately, it does waste a turn, but it is what it is. So, I don't know how to, like, honestly avoid this without getting hit by him there. And I think Mario's about to go down, too, yeah, but we have the auto 1-up equipped, so I got really, really close here to dying. Thankfully, I didn't, though. As you can see, both, Luigi's basically hanging on by a thread here, and Mario is just, like, fucking down. But we got the auto 1-up, so yeah, we can bring him back up. I think Luigi's also going to go down before this fight is over, too, but it doesn't matter because, this guy is almost done now. We've got a couple minutes left, and he'll be dead, officially. Or defeated. I can't say dead because it's a kid's game. All the parents walking by, watching their kids watch this, are going to get offended. And then they're going to report me. I'm just kidding. No one's ever reported me. I wonder if that has happened, though. If certain, like, parents have, like, taken it so far that they've, like, reported videos that their kids shouldn't be watching because they didn't like what they heard from the creator. And it's like, at that point, it's not the fucking creator's fault. It's your fault for letting your kid watch this fucking video to begin with, Yeah, I'm almost running out of water. I gotta be conservative with it. I want to take a shower so badly. Why are you telling people that you're freaking dirty, bro? Like, no one wants to hear that. So I'm gonna take a super candy here as Mario to get some of our BP and our health back. And yeah, Luigi's about to go down now. I don't know how to avoid this attack, but I'm pretty sure there is a way. I just didn't die enough on this fight to, like, figure out how to avoid it. And you can't jump on him here because he has the bubble shield around him with the spikes and whatnot, so you really just want to avoid jumping on him and just jump over him. But yeah, it doesn't matter because this guy is, with each attack he's getting closer and closer to being done. So yeah, we're going to use the clock out blow on him again. I think we actually finish him off with the clock out blow. Not this attack, but, in a few minutes we're going to finish him off. It's really just these guys' attacks that are super unpredictable and, just kind of like, man, how do I avoid this, He even gets, like, this one, like, BS attack where I'm like, dude, you've never done this before and you did it this one time and, it kind of fucked me, but it didn't matter because the fight was almost over. It's almost like the AI knows it's getting beaten and that's losing, so it like has the enemy do this, like, these crazy attacks, literally, like, right at the last minute to try and, like, sabotage you. And obviously if you die, you have to start this entire fight over. You don't get any checkpoints during the battles in this game, or even the boss battles, so you have to do it in one consecutive run. But, yeah, so he's getting there. I think now he's going to do that. He's going to do that bullshit attack now. Oh, no, he's doing this. He's doing the barrel attack. When he does the barrel attack, he's going to do this, like, BS attack. Yeah, watch this. He does this, like, thing where he's doing the barrel attacks, and then, he does this. Oh, wait, never mind. What am I talking about? I guess he doesn't do that. Or maybe he already did it, and I was just, like, talking so much that I, like, completely, glossed over it. But whatever, we're going to give Mario 1-up Deluxe here, and we're going to finish him off now. So this is officially the end of the Glom Sharp Cask. He wasn't shit at the end of the day. He ain't shit. We faced crazier battles than this. But yeah, how are you guys doing today? I know I have a habit of asking that question when I'm in the middle of these videos, but really I just do it most of the time when I start to, my brain starts to trail off and I'm like, man, what is there to really talk about, you know? So, that's the end of that guy. And you get the platinum medallion. Again, I don't know what that does. And we get the bros. You know, it's really disappointing that those bosses don't get you any closer to like leveling up the bros, or they don't level them up more. You know. Never doubted you for a moment. You beat the Glom Sharp Cask. Tell me, what was it like? I want details. Absolutely incredible. Thank you so much. I can't wait to continue my monster research. Here's your reward. But I'm surprised they were making Glom equipment at the Great Lighthouse. Why would you be surprised about that? That's been like the enemy's intention for this entire game, to like spread the Glom across this land of Concordia, where Sony just completely, you know, dumped the franchise because it bombed so hard because no one gave a fuck about it. I'm never going to stop making that joke, by the way. So we're doing another side quest. If you read up on the quest, it'll say that somewhere on Shipshape there's like a fortune teller. And if you come down here to the bottom right, you know, the bros are going to trip and everything in kind of a weird spot. And then you talk to this NPC here. Ah, you two. I see. Have you felt a little more doomed than usual? Tripped for no reason at all? Sent someone, but there's no one? Yes. As I thought, you're both cursed. It's a nasty curse, too. This won't end well for you. Well, you can break the curse, but only if you do exactly what I say. A presence floats out there, far away from the waves, across the waves. That which means you both ill dwells on a small island. An islet, to be more accurate, but the name. Lano Islet? Mano Islet? The exact name is a mystery. Go there quickly, root out the evil at its source. If you don't, you will meet your doom soon. Hee. This is the Feelings of Dread quest, and when you leave, the bros are going to trip a few more times, which is kind of funny. I don't know why. It just reminds me of that one part in The Matrix where, like, Neo goes to see the Oracle, and she's all like, don't worry about the vase. And he's all like, what vase? And then he just fucking knocks the vase over like 2 seconds later. You know, like, if something like that ever happened to me in real life, bro, I'm not gonna lie, I'd probably freak out a little bit. You know, I'm not superstitious at all, but I feel like something like that would kind of freak me out. Like, I start tripping and stuff. I'm like, why am I tripping so much? And then I realize that some, you know, unseen force is causing me to trip. Just as my contact promised. Something, but that she sent you two here, Mario and Luigi. I've really got to thank her. Now, let's battle! Alright, so we're fighting Booze again. Stop yawning, dude. Come on. So we can use the bomb derby attack here, but I'm gonna equip some battle plugs for us just in case these guys give me trouble, which doesn't really look like they did because this was a fairly short battle at the end of the day. And yeah, I mean, these are level 38 boosts, so you don't really want to, you know, laugh at them too much or take them for granted because you never know, they could easily fuck you up. You know, but we've already stunned a few of these guys, so here I think I'm going to use the Or, no, we're gonna continue with jump attacks for now. This was one of the battles that I kind of scrolled through a little bit when I was working on this. I was going to do the same thing that I did with the last video and try to see if I could get this entire thing edited into, like, what's it called? Basically, like, you know, this entire recording session edited into one video, but there was just too much going on in this that I was like, you know what, I'm just going to split this up into 2 videos. So the next video was actually not going to be anywhere near as long as this one was. I just made this one lengthy because I wanted to clear out the side quest that we, you know, still had to do up until this point. So we're using the bomb derby attack. This is going to take out a couple of these guys for us, I believe, like 2 or 3 of them. And then we're going to finish them off with the Yoo-Hoo Cannon. My voice just cracked. Jeez Louise, man. Plug just recharged. I wish they would tell you which plug recharged, but they don't do that in this game. Oh, man, stop yawning, dude. I need a yawn counter for this video. If someone watching this is crazy enough to do that, then, yeah, I commend you. That would take so much work that I would not be willing to even put into, honestly. What did I just say? Hee hee, that was a good time. Pass my thanks to my contact if you see her. His contact? Let's just get back to that lady who sent us here. Who else could you think the contact could be, Snoutlet? God. So we're cutting back here again, and we're going to have a little bit of a surprise here when we talk to this NPC again. Oh, you've come back safe and sound. I bet he gave you a good match, didn't he? He does like a good battle. Here's hoping more kind souls take the bait. Hee hee! And he leaves behind this Bros Hammer for us. This Bros Hammer Deluxe. I think I actually equipped this. No, I don't. I don't know why they would give us these deluxe items if they don't really do shit, you know, at the end of the day. So now we're going to do the Toads Undercover quest. We're going to head to Offhand Island. Mario, please help us. We've got Toad trouble. Whoa, captured by Bowser's guys. Not yet, but they will be if we don't do something. We came here to do some undercover investigation. We wanted to follow Princess Peach's example and help out. So you came straight to the most dangerous place you could find, eh? Ha! What does danger matter when you're helping people? True. Though I'm helping people by staying here and holding down the nice and safe fort. Oh, also, our undercover infiltration was a complete success. But exfiltration is hard, you know, leaving. My friends are hiding somewhere in disguise. Can you please get them out of there? So this is pretty straightforward. I'm going to cut to when we get here to the village. You can actually take the green pipe to get here. And you'll see these guys huddled around. Mario, we just managed to escape, but at least one Toad is still in the plaza somewhere. So we're going to put the disguise on. And as I said, this is fairly straightforward. There's a little, like, funny cutscene coming up. Oof. Looks like we're riding the line, right, eh? Soda! Get your Bowser Brandway soda! I hear the soda here is so good it turns your brain to something. I'm really excited to buy it. Wait, ahead of us in line, is that? Whoa! Mario? I want some way soda, but so does everyone else. Unfortunately, we're all out for today. Sorry. No way! Guess I missed my chance. Oh, you weren't able to get any Way soda? Here, you can have mine. Wow, how generous. I just want more people to know how delicious Way soda is. Have a sip and let me know what you think. Dumbass Luigi takes his disguise off again. Oh, looks like that's going down smooth. Wait, it's Luigi! Mario's here too! You got a lot of nerve coming back here. And you got found out the same way again. You just don't learn, do ya? This time we'll get you good. And we got a battle here. Thankfully they don't capture us again. We just have to survive this battle. It would be kind of cruel if they captured us again and we had to like escape again. But yeah, especially not with Buddy not here to help us out this time. Where is Buddy, by the way? I think he's still on Way Island, isn't he? Yeah, he's still on Way Island. I don't know. I think the friendship with Bowser Jr. and Buddy is kind of cute, to be honest. I don't know what it is. So finally, I'm switching things up, and we're using the green shell. I think literally, like, I feel like I could read my own mind at this point. I was getting tired of using the same attacks that I was like, all right, enough. Let's do something different for once. And I got hit by this this green shell attack, but it doesn't matter because we can finish him off with the hammer. Look how much damage we do to this guy. He has a little bit of health left, and we do like 304 damage on him. And Luigi should have leveled up there, but he didn't, sadly. Phew, that was close. Thanks for saving me. So, that's not it. There are still 2 more toads that we have to find and rescue before we can be done with this. Yeah, the next one is basically going to be, what did you say? Please help the other toads get out of there too. It's going to be down here. There's something off about you. Off? I'm as on as they come, I swear.
Ow!
they fool him with the whole over there trick. You see that? Phew, that was a close one. Thank you. You're Mario and Luigi, right? Well, I finished my big investigation, so back I go. Whoa! Aren't you Mario? I'd go home, but the stew is too tasty. Oh no! My friends are waiting for me. Understood. I've got some info to share, so I better head back. Everyone's back. Yay! Wah! You all made it! I'm so relieved you're alright. What was it like going undercover? Discover any important secrets? I found a delicious stew recipe. Way Soda has supply chain issues. Our disguises didn't work. I see. But I did pick up some good stuff. Thought you heroes could probably use it.
Oh, yeah!
Mario, Luigi, thank you so much for your help. We'll head back on Ship-Shape Island. Alright, so now we are going to head to Slip and Glide to trigger the next quest. We got 2 left, and this one is pretty simple and straightforward, actually. It's not that bad, to be honest. We jump up here. Now we can head up this way. I don't know if we could have come up here before to begin with, but now we can. And we're going to talk to this guy to start this. If only. If only I had a nice bonfire and some piping hot potato stew. Ah! That wasn't what it sounded like. It was a mere jest. This island is the best. The cold is just perfect. Just perfectly, pleasingly delightful, to be sure. Oh, phew. It's just you, Mario. I was afraid everyone overheard me. I'd appreciate it if you could not tell anyone, but... You see, as it happens... Oof. I can't deal with the cold! Hey, hold on a minute. Don't ignore me! They just walk away. Won't you hear my story, please? I was born here on Slip and Glide Island. It was most certainly a cold day. And since that day, thanks to the cold, I'm always slipping and gliding flat on my face parts. Then my eyes mist up like frosted glass from the ouchiness of it. I have nothing out here to give me heat but tepid puns and lukewarm metaphors. Ice cream, shaved ice. It's ice for dinner today, and ice for dinner tomorrow! That was my normal. And now I'm coughing. Living in the cold is horrible. Wait, don't go. Please, Mario, won't you hear my request? Maybe if I could just discreetly make a bonfire out here, eat a little hot potato stew. That's my dream, absurd as it may be. Hot potato stew, that's a heat freeze island dish, yeah? What we need is to get a little fire going here. It really is a lot to ask. It's fine. Thanks anyway. It is a dream, and a dream it shall remain. Warms you inside and out. So before we do that, we're going to head up here, and we got the famous pinball or back and forth thing again. You guys remember this thing? I do. I remember literally taking my computer and my console to my friend Justin's house just so we could hook it up and, you know, take turns on this shit. This was a nightmare to do. I think this is the only other one in the game, by the way. There are 3 of them throughout the game, and you don't need to do any of them, by the way. Like, they're not, like, tied to any, like, side quests or anything, but it's really just optional. This one gives you a lot more prizes, though. You get a super mushroom, super syrup jar, and a 1-up mushroom. So, pretty nice haul there, and some bear gloves. And of course, just for the hell of it, I'm going to attempt it again to see how far I can actually get. And I actually got all the way up to 80, by the way. So, the key to doing this is basically just making sure that you're keeping your eye on 2 very specific points. And whenever the ball reaches that point, you want to hit either the X or the Y button, depending on which bro it's heading towards. And I think every like 10 hits, the ball starts to speed up more and more. And it's interesting because on Twisty Island, this lagged a lot more. But I'm looking at this right now and it doesn't really look like it's lagging that much as I'm doing this, but yeah, as you can see, it's starting to speed up exponentially. It may actually speed up every 5, I'm not sure. It just seems like every 5 hits, it starts to go faster and faster and faster, which honestly, it probably doesn't. You know, I think it's every 10 hits, but still. I'm surprised that I actually got as far as I did on this attempt. But, yeah, this is the last time I'm going to be attempting this, like, dodgeball, or not dodgeball, volleyball is actually the proper term. I miss volleyball so much, dude. I used to play that shit all the time during recess. I don't know why volleyball was, like, one of my favorite sports. Whoa! More! This thing's kind of weird because you have to hit it from different angles. You have to hit it 3 separate times. Oh, that fire's lit. It's a little small. A bigger fire would be much merrier, don't you think? So 1 more hit, and that'll be just enough. Bravo! Amazing! Ah, lovely and warm. Such a splendid bonfire. Thank you very much. Now all I need is a bowl of that Heat Freeze Island potato stew. Alright. So we're going to head to Heat Freeze Island and we're going to get that shit. And then finally be done with this. And then we're going to go to All Sand and finish up that last quest with the shark bones at last. Potato stew to go, you say? You got it. You just wait a moment while I fix that up for you. Here you go. Straight out of the pot. Hot as can be. Mind you, don't scald yourself on it. And he just gives it to us free of charge. Obviously, that would not happen in today's day and age. Sadly. Alright, let's make our frostbitten buddy's dream come true. Also, he's our buddy now. Yeah, I highly doubt that. Considering the fact that they tried walking away from this guy twice. So just head back and give him the bowl, and that'll basically end this quest. Is that? No way. It is! Potato stew! Piping hot and delicious. Thank you so much. My dream has come true. Thank you. Here, a token of my thanks. Ah, a warm heart and a warm body. The hot, the cold, the good, the bad. Yes, it's a world of many things, many contrasts, and that's okay. Listen to me. I let slip a few foolish thoughts here, or there. And they're gone. And no one heard them! Jeez, man. Why do they hate this guy so much? Alright, so heading off to All Sand here to finally do this. This is such a tricky quest to do because not only do you have to beat these guys, but you also have to get the shark bones from them. What I learned from doing research on this is that in order to get, one of these guys to drop a shark bone, you're probably going to have to fight them multiple times. So you're going to have to get into several battles, and you can't take any damage during these battles. I mean, you can, like, once, but if you take damage, then it basically, lessens your chances of getting actual, what you need to get. So I decided to show this because I leveled Luigi up to level 39 here. And, now I'm going to show you guys the actual, successful fight here. These guys really aren't that hard now because we're a lot more equipped to deal with them. This attack is obviously very easy to deal with. You just jump over the fin, and then when he comes in Luigi's direction, you don't move at all, and he'll basically just, jump right over Luigi. And yeah, we are almost done, so just do what I do here, and you should make it through this just fine. It might take you more than one attempt to actually get these guys, by the way, but again, it's pretty easy, like most of this game. Oh, jeez, man. Burping a lot. I just had freaking Baja Fresh, so I'm like all full and like ready to knock out. So yeah, always jump at that very specific point and you'll pretty much avoid them every single time. And with the clock out blow, I like how the clock out blow attack actually, rips them up from the sand and throws them up into the air. So that you can basically hit them back and forth. But we're going to take care of this guy here, I believe. But then this guy is going to still be remaining. And he is going to hit me once, but it doesn't matter because we took out his other, pal. Actually, no, we didn't. Never mind. What am I saying? This is the attack right here that might take you some time to actually learn how to avoid. But like I said, as long as you wait, let me actually count. 1,000, 2, 1,000. So 1.5 seconds after they the ground stops shaking to like jump, and you'll pretty much avoid that attack every single time. Now we're about to take out one of these guys. I think we're going to take out the guy on the right pretty soon. Yeah, he's done. So now it's just this guy. And this guy did actually end up doing damage to me. But it doesn't matter because, like I said, in the end, we ended up getting this done. That's 586 damage, and this guy is still not... Actually, that was like 568 damage, I think. Whatever. And he's still not freaking dead yet. But yeah, this is going to finish him off. I think I may also have certain battle plugs equipped here. Make sure you follow the exact battle plugs that I have equipped here for this, and you'll also increase your chances of doing this. But really, I mean, this all just comes down to like not taking damage whenever you're fighting these guys. And he's about to drop the thing. What is it? What is it? What is it? There we go. Shark bone. And now Mario's close to leveling up. So we're going to go talk to the guy and, you know, no, not that guy. The guy from Spy Kids, you know, this guy. I don't know why I thought about that. The guy. You guys remember the guy? I'm the guy. He's not the guy. I am. Oh, this is what I have long sought. The shark bone. Oh, let me get right to it. Oh, smooth. So smooth. Dude, you're weird. And that smell. Fishy. Interesting. And also, the taste. A sour flavor? I must confirm. Sour? Yes. Sour. Sorry, all in the name of careful research. You can't imagine how many Eurekas I just had. You have my thanks. Please, take this. That research gave me much to ponder in the days ahead. And that's officially going to be the end of this video. So we're going to make our way towards the Great Lighthouse now. And next time on Mario and Luigi Brothership, we will be continuing some more with the story. So if you guys enjoyed this, please comment, like, subscribe, share it with your friends. I'd greatly appreciate it. And I will see you guys then. Peace.